Hey everybody, it's Laura at Vegan RV, and we are going to cook up some of this hickory smoked bacon that we got from the Herbivorous Butcher. I think we got it in Seattle at Vegan Haven, so this is going to go with a tofu scramble. Show it to you in a few. So here it is out of the package. It seems to be made mostly of seitan. Let's see. Yeah, vital wheat gluten is the main ingredient. I don't know if you can read any of that, but I'll put it there for you. Okay, so I'm going to get started on the tofu scramble. The first thing I'm going to throw in is about a half a cup of diced onion. And the pan is already hot from the bacon, so, and it's going to get some of the flavor from the bacon, so that'll be amazing. And this is a ceramic non-stick green pan. I am not using any oil. If you want to use oil, use about a tablespoon or two depending on the status of your pan. But I'm just going to go without. If things get sticky in here, I'll just add a little bit of water. So I'm gonna cook this until it's softened. It's starting to brown. So I'm going to crumble this tofu into the pan. I'm going to stir it around with the onions. You can see how dry this tofu is, even though it wasn't pressed. Now I'm going to leave it to brown a little bit on each side. So I'll just leave it for a couple minutes, stir it around, leave it for a couple more. Okay, while the other side is browning, I'm going to start adding the seasonings. So I'm going to do about a quarter of a teaspoon of turmeric. This is really just for color, not for flavor. It's also really good for you. Half a teaspoon of black salt. And I will talk a little bit more about this another time, but this has a sulfury taste to it, and you can find it in Indian markets usually. You can certainly order it online. Nutritional yeast. I'm going to start with 4 tablespoons, or a quarter cup, however you want to call it. We like a lot of nutritional yeast. It has a savory flavor and gives it almost kind of a little bit of a cheesy taste. And then I'm going to start with 1/4 teaspoon of just regular salt. And then we can season our individuals how we like it. Freshly ground black pepper. And this is Bragg's liquid aminos. We just use these instead of soy sauce because they're always gluten-free, and we have gluten-free friends, and so we like to make sure we can make stuff for them too. You can use soy sauce or tamari. I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of that. Okay, now I'm going to just mix all this around. So this is probably the driest tofu I've run across in a long time. So when I add these vegetables, I might end up adding a little water, but we're going to see if the vegetables might have enough water in them already. So I basically just use Tofu Scramble as a delivery system for vegetables. I just use whatever I have in my fridge. I had some broccoli and some cauliflower, some carrot, and there's 1/4 of a red bell pepper in here too. So I'm just going to toss all this in here. I always keep bags of frozen greens around in the freezer because it's so easy to just add them to your dishes, and then you can get a little more nutrition. So there's not very much in here, so if I have another bag, I might get into that as well. So I'm going to put the lid on this and let it kind of steam in there for a bit. I also turned the temperature down a hair to 250. I might turn that back up in a second actually because of that frozen stuff I just added. Okay, let's open this up and see what's going on. I'm going to taste this for seasoning. That's delicious. I'm just going to give it a minute or so more, and then we're going to plate it up and eat it up.
There's nothing on my fork. I'm so hungry.
Well, we can fix that in just a second.
All right. Show me your plate. What are we eating? What does it look like?
We're having tofu scramble for lunch with whole grain English muffins. And what else have we got, Kevin?
Herbivorous Butcher. So these are their bacon slices.
Mm-hmm.
Whee! I've had these before.
I don't think I have.
I had these on a pizza.
Oh yeah, when you were in Minneapolis.
When I was in Minneapolis. They have a shop there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool layout. You know, definitely set up like butcher style, where they have the big cold cases and all the different like fake meats kind of set up, and the deli slicer, and they have sandwiches and everything. It's pretty good.
You mean they were cutting vegan meat with a deli slicer?
Yeah. Not the first people to do it.
Not the first.
But it's cool. I'm super psyched for them.
We
I mean, they've got
that it
2
exists.
locations. I think they're in New York
Are they?
and Minneapolis, maybe.
Well, the fact that we bought this on the West Coast, so
Yep.
it's getting around, so that's cool. Well, why don't we try this stuff and see how it tastes? I thought it wasn't going to crisp up, but then it did, and now I'm afraid I overcooked it.
That's good. Definitely cooked it a little bit too long.
My fault.
But still delicious. Got that good smoky, like kind of bacon-y flavor.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
Slight sweetness.
even has a little white thing going down the middle. Really weird. But yeah,
Not bacon fat.
not even bacon.
Mm-mm.
It's faking bacon. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Reminds me of somebody else's, but I can't remember who. Isn't there
It's
another-
definitely a lot better than the Smart Life bacon.
Yeah. Is that the one that's kind of wheat gluten-y?
Well, it's just like the normal strips. Y'all, there's a thing about hearing people eat, and I have it, and I forgot what it's called. And when you turn towards me and crunch right in my ear.
Misophilia or something?
No, it's not mesothelioma.
No, not mesothelioma. That's not what I was saying. Anyway. All right, I'm going to stop eating.
She's
so he
gonna
doesn't
get
have
she
to
gonna get stabbed with a fork,
murder
y'all.
anybody.
Anyway, it's really good. It's better than the, like I said, the White Life or the Eve's, like bacon thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying. It's really close to one of the other ones that we have.
Yeah, and I can't remember.
We'll link to it below, or
If
if
we
we
can
think
figure
about
it
it,
out.
Laurel, put it
Yeah.
put it in the comments. But I mean, you'll see other things like faking bacon out there, which is what do you call it?
Is it tempeh?
Yeah, tempeh. It's like sliced tempeh. Man, that stuff is nowhere close. It's literally tempeh with some like liquid smoke on it. To me,
Yeah.
it's
I
if
like
you're
that,
well, yeah,
but-
if you like it, but if you're trying to substitute like a bacon, it
Yeah.
is not the way that you want to go.
Yeah. But still,
But it's the one that you see everywhere. That's the problem. Is like people they're like, ooh, faking bacon, and it's not anywhere close.
But I'm going to be honest, I don't think anything out there is like where you take a bite of it and be confused as to whether or not you had bacon.
Nope.
To me, the one with the fattiness and the crispiness is coconut bacon.
Coconut bacon's really good.
Yeah, but it's
It tastes like coconut.
Yeah, it's gonna be, but you can make it smoky and give it that flavor. But there's just really not a. But I think the I can't remember the name of the restaurant. I'll put that down here too. But that pork belly we had at that Japanese restaurant in Portland.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't really have
messed
any
us
because I was kind of freaked out. Like, it freaked out our friends that ate meat, and I
Yeah.
was like, that's all right. I'm like not that into that stuff.
So
There's also like people make fake bacon out of eggplant.
Yep.
Um,
and shiitake, which we're gonna,
out of mushrooms.
we're gonna
That
try
one
that
actually
soon.
looked really good too.
Yep.
So
Anyway.
yeah, we want to eat.
Yeah, we're hungry, so you're just gonna have to go away now.
Till then.
Bye.